I am back today with another Amazon deal alert video, and this one has a little bit of everything. Man, this is going to be a good one. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We post deal alert videos all the time, and we did some really awesome 24-hour deal alert videos that went live over the weekend. And if you missed them, they were some of the best deals I've seen. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. And let's talk about the ones available today. And this one is actually sponsored by CVLIFE and 3 products that they sent over and created discount code specifically for you guys, starting with a 3-18 first focal plane scope. Now, a first focal plane scope means as you zoom in and out, the reticle gets larger and smaller to have bullet drop compensation and ranging effective at every single zoom level. So if your hash marks say 3 MOA at 6 power, those hash marks will also be 3 MOA at 18 power, making this for a great long range option, whether you're hunting or just shooting and plinking for long range. Now, the other cool thing about this, guys, it's got really nice turrets with a zero stop built in, side parallax adjustment, illuminated reticle, and these generally sell for about $225, on sale for around $200, and after my discount code in the description below, these drop down to $157. Removable throw lever flip up lens covers in the box, as well as scope rings, so everything you need to get started. And this is a really awesome option for whatever you're doing. And fall is coming, or fall is here. It's in full swing, and I love just grabbing a 22 and plinking down at the range, like setting up on the ridge or setting up at the range, throwing a long range optic on top of a 22 and throwing some golf balls down range and just having little competitions at 100 yards, plinking golf balls. Something like this would be a great rimfire or long range hunting setup. But we need to move on to the next option, which is one of the most versatile, fully enclosed red dot sights I've seen on the market. Now, this one is pretty cool because it gets insanely bright, has a multi-reticle capability, fully enclosed emitter, meaning a pane and glass in the front and behind to protect it from the elements, low profile design, rear sight in here, up to 50,000 hour battery life, shake awake technology, side load battery compartment, and ultra clear glass. And here's the most modular part of it. This thing fits practically everything you can think of. RMS and RMSc cut from the factory. It also comes with an adapter plate inside the box to run this on an RMR footprint optic or a Glock MOS footprint, or a pick rail option if you wanted to do a 45-degree offset. Throw this on top of a PCC or whatever the case may be. Absolutely insane value for money in the CVLIFE WildHawk series. Now, I've reviewed these on the channel and really fallen in love with them, and they are really competing with $250 to $300 optics from some other overseas companies. But this one is a deal. They generally sell for $200, on sale for $170, and after that discount, these come out to $104.99, $100. This by far is one of the best fully enclosed emitter optics you can get anywhere close to this price point, especially with the modularity of the RMS, RMSc, MOS, RMR, as well as the pick mount. Hands down, great option. This one will sell fast. And speaking of selling fast, a lot of these deals will go quick, some within the first few hours, so you'll want to jump on them as soon as possible. And the next one is actually a tactical backpack from CVLIFE, and I normally don't feature this stuff. This one's pretty cool, way too big to fit on frame. A large backpack, but it also has an EDC kind of carry pouch in the front here, if I can get that to show you guys. You can remove that from the MOLLE attachments and run this as just a standard EDC med pouch or something like that. It also has side pouches on there. A really full volume backpack. These are pretty cool because they generally go for right at about 40, 50 bucks. Sometimes a little bit more from other companies. This is a 60-liter backpack. 6,700 reviews at 4.6 stars. So just a killer review record on Amazon on this guy. 30% off right now for the black color variation with no code needed, $27.98. This is a no-brainer if you were looking for a larger backpack with EDC pouches that could be removed. And honestly, a lot of these EDC pouches generally sell for $20. So the fact that you're getting a few of those EDC pouches already attached to the backpack for $27.98, or select another color variation for $31.98, this thing is a pretty awesome option. Next deal I want to talk about is actually from my own knife company, 704 Gear, and one of our knives with true 110 layer Damascus steel. Now, a lot of knives have been selling out from our collection because we dropped the prices so much, and I featured a lot of them on the Gear channel, and this is one that I want to show you guys again. This is the full-size Urban Ranger with black G10 handles, a completely reversible pocket clip for left and right-handed carry, ball bearing action, rock solid lockup, and that true 110 layer Damascus steel. This is also solid core Damascus steel, so it's going to hold up for whatever you want to put it through. So it's going to be great for a wide variety of tasks and look cool doing it. These are generally $44.99, and when you compare them with other models using the exact same materials, bearings, and specs and features, you were looking at knives that would normally cost about $70, but we've dropped the price on this one to 33% off at $29.99. 163 Amazon reviews at 4.7 stars. This is a crowd favorite and the cheapest we've ever done. This will be a great present for somebody who thinks they have every knife but doesn't have a true Damascus steel folder. That's a pretty cool option, especially for $30. Moving along, Monstrum Tactical just released some new flip-up lens covers on their Pro Series lineup. Now, this is pretty cool because you select one for the front and one for the back. They are not sold as a set. Now, these actually stretch over the front of the scope, and I'm using this sunshade as a reference, and they have a range of what they are capable for. This one right here has a range of 55 to 62 millimeter lens on the front, and all of your scopes should tell you what lens system they have. For instance, this one is a 50 millimeter objective lens. Now, you can put these on, stretch them over. That way you can pop them open without the lens covers ever having a chance of coming off. They are on there really good, and they're actually fairly easy to install. You slide half of it over, you put your thumb in the center, kind of push and wrap around, and they're on, and they work out great. Keeps the dirt and debris out. And I've seen Pro Series flip-up lens covers from other companies easily selling for $40 to $50 per lens cover. Why would you spend that when you can spend the $14.99 on these? And they've got a code specifically for my viewers to drop the price to $10 per flip-up lens cover. And they've got a really nice drop-down menu with 9 different sizes you can select from. So you get it specifically set up for your scope, and you're all in for $20 per scope. Not too bad. Mossy Oak has entered the scene recently with a ton of new folding knives. They sent over a few to feature on the Gear channel. There was a couple that went on sale, and I figured I'd talk about them here. This guy right here is a Mossy Oak folder, 3.54-inch blade, D2 steel, green G10 handles, and a crossbar lock. The only problem that I see with this one is it's a non-reversible clip, so right-handed carry only. Good solid lockup though, really nice action, pretty sharp out of the box, 40 Amazon reviews at 4.8 stars, and they have that D2 steel blade, so it's going to be pretty good in the long run. These generally sell for $30, on sale at 33% off for $19.99, and the elephant in the room, this cleaver. Well, I've never featured or used a cleaver, but I've seen them and I've always thought about getting one. And when I start looking at the prices, I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend 60 or $70. Mossy Oak has this guy right here with this kind of leather style sheath. I think it's real leather, not 100% sure. It's got some texturing up here, so when you are chopping food, it actually doesn't stick to the cleaver. Massive full tank spine, really nice wood handle, stainless steel blade. 22 Amazon reviews on this guy at 4.9 stars. Great heavy duty freaking cleaver. Just an awesome little chopper. These go for $31.99. Yeah, that's pretty good deal. And on top of that, they are 31% off right now at $21.99. So if you've ever wanted to try a cleaver for whatever case may be, walking into the woods and quietly by a creek, chopping up some food on a stone that you're going to cook over a fire, or just have a little bit more pizzazz, I know we don't say pizzazz anymore, in the kitchen while you're chopping up your food, this is a pretty awesome option, especially for $21.99, and it might make, again, a cool gift. I'm trying to bring you guys all the best deals possible. More to come this week and throughout November and Black Friday week, so make sure you're subbed to the channel. But these are some really good deals that I think will go quick. Thanks for watching. Check the description for all the info. Have a good one.